Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. So I've always wanted exposed beams in my home, and Justin and I have been researching this for years. And just recently we found a few videos where people are creating them, and it's literally costing nothing to build. So we put the pedal to the metal, got some boards from Lowe's. No, this is actually Home Depot. And roughly we spent $170 for the material. This was another fun way we could spend time together as well as work on the house. You guys know since our last home, we love doing home updates, home improvements. So this was just another project for us to spend time together. Little fun fact right here. This is me trying to convince him to go with 3 beams as well, and he was all for it, but he was like, I think you would just appreciate 2 beams, but if you want to do 3, we could do 3. But eventually I listened to him and we only went with materials for 2. Doing a technique where I'm roughing the wooden pieces up. Just literally beat this wood. I carved out chunks of it because I wanted the wood or the beam to look textured. Justin grabbed like a chisel and showed me ways of distressing it. This was really fun to do. Also, there are a ton of videos where you can watch people distressing wood for projects just like this. We also wanted to go with a stain that was similar to the floor, so we chose this mini wax in espresso with the finished satin. And now I'm just layering it onto the textured piece. One thing I wanted to say, there's no right or wrong way to do this. Honestly, the sloppier the better, because you don't want the beams to be perfect. They should look like they have been holding this house up for years, and they have a little texture and the color may be off. So don't go into this project thinking everything's supposed to look picture perfect, because the sloppier, again, the better. This probably had to be the most difficult part, because we used one long piece at first when we could have just cut the piece down in half. Here, Justin is cutting the crown molding because we did want the beam to fit flush against the wall. If we didn't, it just would have looked odd without that crown molding being removed. Okay, we got everything removed, everything bolted to the ceiling. Now we are ready to create a box. So with those 12-foot pieces, we are basically creating 3 sides to a box. All he's doing is using a nail gun to nail them into the piece that we bolted into the ceiling. And as you can see, the 12-foot piece is really, really long. I think our ceilings were at least 14 to 16 inches wide. So he had to create another little side box to finish the beam. I wanted to include this footage because this is the first beam that we did that you can see it's one long piece of wood that's bolted to the ceiling. That was our first mishap, and we could not figure out how basically get this up with just using him on his own. So we eventually figured it out and got it done eventually. But the reason why I love things like this, because on the second go round we knew exactly what not to do, and it made putting that second beam up a lot easier. And here Justin is adding the sideboard, just using the same technique he used for the 12-foot board. this is how it turned out. You guys, standing in this room, this completely changed even the shape of the room. The space looked more open. It looked updated. I absolutely loved it. It matched the floors completely. Overall, 10 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you thought of this project, and we will see you in the next video.